What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to SW Live. It is Wednesday, February 21st. We are through with February, y'all. And look how fast it went. Look how fast February flew by. And we know it's the shortest month, but it still kind of just like flew by. It literally, next week is the last week of the month. So, whew, welcome though. What's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? How y'all loving? How y'all walking, talking, all that good shit. Welcome to SW Live. I'm always happy to be a part of y'all evening. So thank y'all for being a part of mine. All right. We're gonna get into the show because I do have a good amount of things to cover today for our around the world black, because that's what we are and that's what we have to talk about. We love us. You feel me? We love us. So um I want you all to discover some of these things that have been going on throughout the week um with me, as well as with the world. We're gonna discover some of these things together because a couple of them I didn't know about until it happened. But um let me I forgot about all of this. But, you want to respond to the people so we can get everybody acclimated with what we're doing over here now. So, we're around the world black today, and we're going to be talking about the things that, of course, affect us as a culture, as a nation, as a people, as a community. And we got some good news, as always, in the conversation, but we also have the news that we just need to bring to the people. And that includes awareness, um, understanding of people, understanding of others, not just ourselves, and not just talking. Because a lot of us, when we speak in opinion, we make it factual, and it's not always that way. So, we're going to stay focused today. The quote of the day: you don't have to think about doing the right thing. If you're for the right thing, then you do it without thinking. And y'all know how true that is, right? Like, you know, just like a habit. You get up every morning to brush your teeth. You get up every morning to comb your hair or whatever you do, clean your face, all those good things, all the ritual routine things that you do on a daily basis is something that Ms. Maya is talking about, Ms. Angelou is talking about in this quote. You don't have to think about doing the right thing because you already do the right thing. If you're already focused on making things better, you don't have to think about getting into it. You just got to get into it and put your part in. You got to get into it and do what you're supposed to do to make it happen on for Shelby. You feel me? So, when she said you don't have to think about doing the right thing, if you are for the right thing, then you do it without thinking. You have no reason or no rhyme or reason to not be able to do right by people or do what's right in general without having to have a conscious thought about it. If you do what's right on a regular basis, you don't have to sit up and decide, you know what, am I going to do what's right today? No, you already do it. You already do it. You shouldn't even have to talk yourself into that. You really shouldn't. But if you're trying to change and you're trying to do something more strategic than what you've already been doing, then that would make sense. That would make sense to have to say, to tell yourself that this is something that I need to be doing, or this is something that I want to be doing. That would make sense then. But if you're already one of those people who focus on those things and make light of what's right, and you don't, it's not a thought. It's not a thought. But yeah, we got so much going on in our community and things that have been going on for some time. One of our first topics is going to be something that has been going on now loosely almost about 8-9 months. And I think, me personally, with me just really learning a little bit more about it recently, I'm like, well, dang, am I in the dark? Like, are other people in the dark like I am when it comes to this situation? Because I wouldn't have guessed that a child has been missing for since June of 2023, and nobody has any inkling of where this child is. We're talking about a 12-year-old girl, and nobody has any inkling of where this child is. Nobody has any notion. Nobody has, the family don't know. Like, it's sickening. So I was looking at one of my friend girls sent me the live video of the mom last night. It's crazy. And I'm not gonna show I'm gonna play it, but I'm not gonna show the lady because whatever. But I just want people to be more aware of these things, and these things are happening regularly with our people. But this is a 12-year-old girl who is missing. Listen to the mom.
And I just thought that this was a simple thing. I thought all of y'all knew this, so I'm gonna explain it. My peace comes from the Lord. This is so far above me and my pay grade. This is in God's hands. Because he said, you want to solve it or you want me to solve it? And I said, let me shut up.
Now, my issue, like, your religion is your religion. What you believe in is what you believe in, whatever. But for you to literally say that you have shut down doing anything in this search or in this rescue situation of your child, and because God told you to let you leave it in his hands, girl, when God told you that? When Keith spoke to you, since you were able to come on there and tell us why you're not searching for your child, or why you can giggle and at a moment where people are now putting out reward money. It's a small amount of a reward money for this baby. We should definitely be doing more. But I think a lot of the situation comes to the fact that the parents are not cooperating. The parents are not helping. The parents have no, if they had information, they're not coming forward with the information. They're not cooperating. So I really feel that there has to be, I feel like somebody is involved in this, because in the situation beyond that, this child knows, because the parent, the teacher is the one that reported the child missing. So you're not even talking about parent engagement or involvement from the jump. Y'all, you going on lives and you saying this and you saying that, but from jump, you weren't even the first person that reported your child missing. Come on. This has been going on since June 2023, y'all. June 2023. This little girl went missing in June 2023. We have a responsibility as a community to always be the eyes and ears, but it's going to be hard to be able to be eyes and ears if even parents aren't cooperating and parents aren't helping. It's hard to even step into certain situations or into certain rooms if parents aren't involved. I'm so stuck on that damn live video that went up last night. I'm blown. I'm blown. But drop your comments about it, because we're gonna move on to the next topic at hand. And I don't want, and as we go around the world, Black baby, if you got something you want to say, drop it in the comments. If you got something you want us to talk about, drop it in the comments, because I tell you, it's things that I miss. I can't keep up with everything that goes on within the week, between the week that we see each other last and then the upcoming week. But I want y'all to definitely pinpoint me to the information, because I be needing to know. Because this is how we got to the wax lady. The wax lady was charged. You got a 30-year-old mom. You got a 30-year-old mom who was charged with child neglect and child abuse for allowing her 7-year-old daughter to wax 24 vaginas. 24 vaginas. First thing I'm gonna say about that is this, because you know what people do to create their generational wealth is like real generational wealth. That's up to people. But what you decide to expose on these people internet does not leave these people internet. So you got to know what comes along with the territory when you want to get on there and expose it. You want to show pictures and videos of your daughter waxing cats. And then you want to get mad when people go and report you to the law. That's what you know. What do you think? Y'all got to, and the reason why y'all want to put everything online is because y'all want approval from everybody. And I saw so many people attacking the fact that she got charged with neglect and child abuse. They was pissed off that this lady got charged. It was like, y'all need to stay out of people's business. That lady put that business on the internet. That lady did that. They talking about y'all don't get mad when little boys learn this and little boys learn that. Or would it have been the same thing if it would have been a little boy waxing? It probably would have been a worse thing. You giving kids too much information too early in their lives, and then you're trying to figure out why they are the way they are, why they so into touching and dressing and sassy stuff like this, because you're exposing them to so much. And then you turn around and get upset when the people report it. Girl, you got your daughter on live television, internet television, waxing cats. And you said this is your generational wealth. When you believe in passing out generational wealth, this is what you're talking about. Okay. Why not? It couldn't have just been the business being passed down to her. Did she have to start learning at 7? Did you have to post her doing it? Did you have to do anything? You don't know what that made her feel like. Like, come on, bro. Y'all, like, you be so into getting approval from the critics that's really ready to tear your ass down. Yes, waxing cats. The critics that's really ready to tear you down, and you waiting on that approval so bad until them same critics all in the DCF inbox telling all your business, sending videos, sending this, sending that, sending this, sending that. You got to be more careful. We on one of our shows in the last couple weeks or whatever, somebody said we got to bring pride back, baby. Bring it back, cause y'all ain't got no more pride. Y'all put out everything, bro. Like what? Oh yeah, she went to jail. She got arrested. They don't let her out, and she still has the possibility of getting her kids back. But she was charged with child neglect and child abuse. They said that was abuse of her letting. Bro, you got this little ass girl waxing these cats, and I'm talking about big grown women cats. Bro, what's up, baby? I done seen porn videos that done scared me from having too big of a cats, and you got this little old tiny girl waxing these big cats, little cats, wide cats, deep cats. You just got this baby waxing cats on live television, and you mad because somebody reported you. It's ways to pass on your generational wealth. It's ways for you to teach your kids the family business. You could have started her off at the damn cash register, learning how to do the swiper. You could have started her off with any part of it, grooming her to do it, and teaching her as she got older is one thing, but you got this baby doing it on live. You was okay with that. How to grown women allowed to Keisha. Somebody explain that to me. That's one of the biggest things that was of my concern. Y'all got these grown women up here okay with this. Baby, I would have asked for a rescheduled appointment or go ahead and give me a refund, because I don't even want to be a part of this. I don't want to even be a part of this. No, ma'am. No, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a participant in this child abuse. Baby, you got this baby waxing grown vaginas. You is crazy. You crazy to be mad at the person who reported it. Yes, yes, Keisha, they should be charged too. Y'all participated in child abuse. I don't know. And I'm saying, and I don't care. And I don't care who be like, oh, you don't get mad about this. I don't care about that. We talking about this right here. We talking about this child being put on front camera. Yeah, she deserved to be charged. So moving along, but she definitely deserved to be charged. So everybody who mad about it, yes, those are your opinions. This is mine. But I definitely will agree with the charges. And I'm pretty sure she's not a terrible parent. So yes, I do think that she should definitely have the possibility of getting her children back. But you got to do something different. You got to do something different, baby, in front of them children. I don't care. I don't care. Be mad. Be mad. The $50 date. Are you going or not? We're gonna go right back to that. What she say? Everyone should have kids. I'm telling you, and we've been saying this for a while. We've been saying this for a while. Just because you got a vagina and a penis, that does not mean you should be able to create children. Godly, it don't mean that. Good man. Oh my God, it's crazy. The $50 date. Are you going or not? Um, I saw a video recently about a young lady who said that she's definitely going on a $50 date. We can probably go do a movie date or go to $5 Tuesdays and pick up candies and snacks from the Dollar Tree. Get me a bottle of wine and all that, and we $50 and we in. And they clowned her and said that she she's silly because she is okay with going on a $50 date. What y'all anybody seen that? Do y'all have a problem with a $50 date? Do you have a problem with doing something outside of the norm where everybody else ain't doing it? Do y'all have a problem with that? Because it's a date. A date, that's a date. You with the person who you want to date, right? You out hanging out. This ain't just like the first date or anything. This just y'all on a date. Y'all continuously going out on dates. And now this particular person decided that they wanted to speak on the $50 date and said that her she was okay with going on the $50 date and got slammed. And I'm talking about they ate her up. Why would you y'all women, y'all keep on making it too easy for men to get us? Y'all keep on doing this that make it easy for this to happen. First of all, why was why was dating supposed to be so hard? You making it hard. Like seriously. The sad part is everything about money and spending big. I'm going on a $50 day and we're gonna make it fun. Listen, I'm more about in the moment. I like creative stuff. If you gotta think that you finna take me where everybody else said, I'm not going. That's the difference between me. I'm not going. This is a valuable comment. Everybody want to worry about spending big. You got to have a $200 meal every time y'all go out to a different restaurant. That's insane. Creativity matters, not cost. Exactly. 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 We if we you how do you fall in love with the fact that somebody's spending money on you? Where's the connection? Like spending money doesn't mean that y'all have a great relationship. That could just be your sugar daddy. So when you fall in love with the thought of the money being spent, are you falling in love with the person or you just fall in love with the money? And more than likely it's the money. Because if those things change and the way they start moving with the money, you gonna change how you start moving with the man. Yes, that's a date to me creative when the regular degular out to eat. Everything don't have to be about costs, but how much time he put into it. And baby, be creative. I like something creative. I love it. How much time you put the thought process into putting together that $50 date. Because you might have said, I'm gonna see what I can do for my girl this time without overspending today, or I just want to take her out on a Wednesday night and treat her right. You mad that it ain't a 5-course restaurant? A lot of those people that get upset about the cost of a date have big weddings and then a year later they be divorced. That's a form of is. But for real, like a lot of people that feel like everything has to be so elaborate. Now, if y'all just live this elaborate lifestyle, then hey, that's just on y'all. I'm not knocking it. I don't have any shade thrown at anybody who just be like, every time I step out, I gotta eat this. Every time I step out, I gotta eat like this. I gotta party like this. I gotta ride like this. That's cool. That's your lifestyle. But that doesn't mean that a $50 date can't be romantic. That doesn't mean that a $50 date can't be less superficial than a $200 date. It's going to be more real. Y'all going to have conversation. The conversation that you're looking to have that you could not have on this $300 date because you're in a loud restaurant. It's just things, it's reasons for why we do the things that we do. If it's about money, it's all for the wrong reasons. Exactly. They started off courting you with the money. So the money, the money is cool, fine and dandy. I would rather you be able to have a lot of money and still be able to take me on $50 dates. Because I like having the money. I like knowing that if I need something, the money is there. I don't always want to do elaborate things and then the money gone. When we fall back and need the money, what happens when you need the money? It's a lot of free stuff to do, especially on the weekends and during the week. I've actually seen recently that they be having so many different free movie things, theater things, things at the park, art exhibits. If you into all of that, it's a lot of things going on. I'm telling you, that's free. You could just go. I used to say, just even as when my kids were children, I used to plan weekends with them with just a lot of free stuff. Only thing we really paying money for is like probably a $2 entry, buying a lunch, buying a loaf of bread. Because by the time I done took them around town, they want to go feed the ducks, and I'm in the Lake Ella gonna wear them out. So I always keep that bread. We had a whole day for less than $50 with 2 children. Come on, it's things to do. Yeah, we too concerned. We like I said about the person posting posting her child waxing. If you really thought that was just something that you was doing just for the benefit of you and your children, why I had to hit online anyway? That's what y'all be fucking up at. Y'all need everybody approval. Yeah, they miss it. But we want attention from the wrong people. So spending money makes a person feel wanted or special, and from the wrong person. And it's coming from the wrong person. Because if I at this good old age anyway, if we and it is still people out here tricking big and all that, but if you in your 40s and late 30s and stuff, and you still out here trying to say, I'm out here dating and I feel like I got to trick off just to have a good date, you don't even know you. Because at some point, when you find out who you are, you know what you deserve and what you desire to do for the people you deserve. And even I know drug dealers who know how to be romantic and know how to go and spend $30, $40 on a date. They don't want to go broke all the time just because everybody who make fast money don't always want to spend all their money. But like he said, we want attention from the wrong people. I know people who have lived that lifestyle that you would never known was even living that lifestyle, but had money put up, money put away, living good, rationally, never looking for attention, never looking for approval, never seeking it, never just not ever trying to get the attention, unwanted attention. That unwanted attention is going to be that's the death of people. It really is. It's really the death of us. So if you're one of those people who feel like a $50 date is something you can't go on, then you probably childish. You probably childish because it shouldn't take all of that to be able to prove to you how much I like you. It shouldn't take $200 every time I turn around for me to be proven that I like you. No, it should not. It should not take all that. Should not take all that. Our next topic, DJ Demp Day. So, as a community person myself, I was reading today that yesterday I was reading yesterday that the proclamation for DJ Demp Day was presented with by the Leon County Commission for his contribution to the community for some of the things that he has going on. So Demp is a member of Ghost Town DJs. He's been for the longest. We ever since, y'all, we remember the My Boo song and all that. But he has utilized his Demp Week birthday celebration platform to champion social causes and raise awareness in the community. Come on, Demp. Come on, Demp. Come on. He has a couple of places that he now runs. He has a Demp House, which is a transitional living home for men in recovery. For one, I super duper apply that. There are not a lot of places for women, I mean for men in general, that support where men are being the people who are creating that space for that man. So a transitional house where you need, or you may just have gotten out of prison, or you may have just gotten off drugs and you need a place to groom and grow right before you go back out into the world to, as you're going back out into the world. I think something like that is super duper fanatic to have. If y'all know Demp, y'all go to his page, give him some kudos for doing what he do right now. And he also, let me not forget, he also does empowering and at-risk youth, empowering at-risk youth through education, literacy, and advocacy. We talk about some dope stuff. Our people in the community, our Black men in the community are doing a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't know about. So if y'all know people who need that transition, if y'all know people that are going through things that need a shoulder to lean on, you got people like Demp in the community that have these places where they can go to keep doing their startup. You got places like Sam Carter's things where you can go over and do the Carter Foundation. You got Brandon Mickens and Enigma over here teaching kids football. You got, and I'm talking about and being men while doing these things. They're not just out there saying we're going to teach football. It's discipline that comes with these sports. It's discipline that comes with this dedication to these children. You have so many men in our community. That's just small. That's just the small things. You have so many men in our communities that have their hands in the pot that are doing things that you guys never know about because you don't got the right resources or the right people in your ear. A lot of times they want to tell you about the most popular people or the people who been doing stuff for years, but you won't see a whole lot of progress coming from it. But now you got other people that also are silent warriors. And for that, we want to give a big kudos and a big shout out to DJ Demp for getting his day. February 20th of every year in Leon County is DJ Demp Day. So y'all, like I said, y'all go give the man a kudos. Just tell him good job. Good job. Sometimes that's all you need to hear. Is good job. All right. Before we jump into this other topic, I got this topic right here I wanted to run through because this is a really sad topic. Actually, it's not the easiest to discuss, but the reason why I called it what I called it is because of what took place. So this is the real Romeo and Juliet. During an argument and altercation, an adult female allegedly stabbed her boyfriend and in turn he shot her. Both were transported to hospitals. The male has since been released and the female remains in critical condition. The female complainant was initially transported to the hospital, but later died due to her injuries. The male, Philip Hickman, was treated and released for a wound to the arm. He cooperated with investigators and provided a statement about the incident, which was later consistent with information gained from witnesses at the scene. The plan was to refer the case or whatever to grand jury. However, since the incident, Hickman was said to be distraught and was being searched for by family. So he went missing. As of Sunday, February 18th, he was found at a school parking lot, and he shot himself. He was pronounced dead. Now we know in the Romeo and Juliet, they both took a concoction of some sort so that they can pretend to be dead, so that they can pretend, so they can make their family believe they killed themselves, so that they can go off and have everlasting love together. In this particular situation, some violence went on because they decided, or we don't know exactly because we weren't there, but they're based on witnesses and the situation at hand, they was in there trying to hurt each other. They were in there trying to hurt each other. That's a tragic situation. So this is again a lot of the reason why I feel like the conversations with your children or teenagers or people who have their hands on the youth are super duper important. Signs of any type of physical, volatile, even mental abuse, anything where somebody feels like they can talk to you like you're their child, that's a red flag for you to get the fuck out of that relationship. This is not love. When these things like this happen, this is wanting love to be what you want it to be, but not getting it from that person. So because you're so angry about the situation, you're going to respond in a certain type of way by trying to prove your point. Anger created that situation. That's not love. How could love? I've said over and over again, when does love hurt? When does love hurt? Love is an action word of showing that you care for someone. Love is not supposed to hurt. So if you're in a situation and y'all got to be bebopping and fighting, hollering all the time, that abuse is going to get worse at some point. You guys are going from yelling to screaming, now pushing, now hurting, and now somebody going to get stabbed, shot, get their head beat in, or something that's going to be having you drastically in a situation where you're either going to go to prison or you're going to either kill yourself, because that's another thing y'all do these days a lot is kill yourselves, because now all of a sudden I shouldn't have done that. Well, that's why we got to think rational. Now, our anger is not going to save us. Anger don't save you. If that emotion is, and it's great to have anger as an emotion, because all of our emotions are emotions that we utilize and that we need. But anger is not that emotion that saves you. It's not that emotion that stops you from doing something that's going to harm you or harm the person whom you say you love. That's not what anger gonna do. So if you feel yourself get angry, leave the situation. And I ain't talking about when you like, oh, let me just break up with you. No, just take a walk. Go think it through. Because really caring about somebody and really loving somebody makes you want to do that. It makes you want to figure out, why am I feeling this way? Why am I so upset? Take a walk. Stop letting pride be the control source over your decisions, because then in the end you get situations like this. I would hate for one of my daughters to and I have to hear about something like this from one of my daughters, bro. I would hate for something like that to be from one of my nieces or my nephews, because y'all don't know how to control y'all anger. You be mad about everything. You be mad with another human being like this human being is your child. You're supposed to, when you're dating someone and you're loving someone, every time you look at yourself in the mirror or you look at that person, you're supposed to see yourself and how you want to be treated. That's what made me become a life coach right there, because I needed to understand people even more. I already thought I knew things, but I wanted to learn more emotions, how to deal with people, how to learn and love people for who they are, not for who I want them to be or who I think they should be or who I expect them to be because of how I am with them. you can't always expect you in that person, but when you look at that person, you're supposed to see a form of you because you chose that person to love. So if you chose that person to love, you shouldn't want to hurt that person, right? Our emotions are controlling us to the point that we're killing people we love, bruh. We this Between 2021 and 2024, we've had way more death for in relationship deaths, relationship murders, accidental, of people that love each other, parents getting killed, kids getting killed. And these are supposed to be these are accidental deaths. I didn't mean to do that. I was just angry. I was just upset. You can't take that split second can ruin everything. You got to control your anger. This story, when my daughter sent me this story last week, reading it made me go want to read more about it. And I did. And I was like, man, they young. These are babies. These are kids right here. They ain't old at all. Well, I can't say that. I mean, to me, if you still in your 20s and your early 30s, to me, you still young. That's in my opinion. I feel like you still got a lot of life left in you, but you're not a kid. You know what you're doing. You know the decisions you're making. So we do have to start thinking along those lines, bro. We really have to start caring more about how we display our emotions. Don't let your emotions be the thing that take you off the street. Don't let it trick you off the street. Because everybody like waking up, stretching, moving how they want to move at the time they want to get up, and all eating what they want to eat, going where they want to go, planning what they want to plan. You'll take your life away just that fast. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, baby. All right. So, our next topic. And I'm going to keep calling it this. I'm going to keep typing it as this. We know what it's really called. But I'm typing it as that because, like, whenever you see this name or whatever, wherever they click at and see this name, that help people get clickbaits for their stuff. And I don't want to be sending it back from my page to be into somebody else's business because I ain't making no money off that shit. So I ain't got to send them over there. Y'all done been over there enough. Y'all done gave them enough money. So we got Reesa, Teesa Reesa. My daughter went, I call it the or whatever the soap opera called. But my daughter went through the whole Reesa spiel. She gave us like a 20 to 25 slide Marco Polo in my family group today. And we watched, well, me and my sister was the only ones really interested. I wanted to listen to it more so for the show purposes, but also because it's so many of y'all that's Russell Test. And it's so many legions, legends, whatever the band name was, man. It's so many of these people walking around here every single day that's looking at these red flags every single day and ignoring the red flags every single day. So, an Atlanta area woman is going massively viral online for dizzying her account of the Lifetime movie-esque marriage. She says she entered. You was okay. Responding to that comment. And she entered into a scam artist during the pandemic. So she apparently they started this relationship during the 2020 pandemic. All right. Whew. This was a lot. The woman's account went viral and has amassed millions of views on her 52-part series. Yes, you read that and heard that right. 52-part series, y'all. Well, they were roughly 10 minutes per video. And it may sound excessive, especially on a short form platform like TikTok. However, she has reached across demographics, countries, social media platforms, absolutely riveted, shooting her to internet stardom in a matter of days. She's had people watching her movie in her series, famous people, local people, children, adults, just TikTok viewers. And they have pushed her demographic for her to make over hundreds of thousands of dollars. The name of the playlist is Who the Fuck Did I Marry? And it has appeared in trending and viral sections across the digital world, drawing in audiences curious about the story that has everyone glued to their phone and screens. All right, so let's get to the gist of this. Great storyline. I really enjoyed listening to my daughter break it down. Very great storyline. And the fact that she's gained whatever success she was supposed to gain from this, I'm happy for her. But I want to know what made y'all. This what made me realize y'all some nosy motherfuckers, bro. Yeah. Oh my God, the dedication to sit up and watch 52 episodes of somebody else's life, bro. The dedication you had to have, the investment you had to have to want to sit and watch through 52 episodes, bro. Bro, y'all knows it, bro. I ain't never seen people that want to be invested. And that's what these trending topics, bro. Y'all run my blood pressure up with following trending topics, bro. I ain't watched nan episode. I'm not interested. I didn't give a damn. I knew my daughter was gonna watch it, regardless if she watched it or not. I still wasn't gonna watch it. I don't care that Russell Tessa set her ass in that relationship for all that time and let this man run game after game on her. I don't care, Russell. Tell me she don't care if it made her look stupid. She gonna tell her story. And look how many people was invested in listening to her story. Nosy. So y'all can be a part of the conversation? Bro. Bro, I knew it was about a lying person. I don't care if she's telling the truth or not. I don't care. I'm not invested enough to care about whether she's telling the truth. But I'm gonna say this: I knew she was dealing with a lying person. And yes, Keith, they deal with a lot of red flags, people, but it's a lot of people that just like to be a part of what the topic is. That's crazy to me. I don't give a damn that much. But I knew this lady was crazy when she decided to let this man come and stay with her during the pandemic. What's wrong with y'all, man? And then you want to go and blast this man. This been going on for years, bro. Tyrone and Pookie them always moving in with somebody. How you don't know the gist? Where have you been living? Under a rock? Tyrone and Pookie done told us about their brothers back in the day, and they ain't got no brothers, bro. They don't got half of these things that they going on that they telling us. They putting this stuff out there because it's easy to lie. It's easy to play the victim. And Russell Tessa wanted to be a victim. You ain't no victim, bro. You just got played. Yeah, yes, baby. You told us about every episode. I know Russell Tessa had you in chokehold. I know. I expect that from you. You 20. But when I seen all the other posts about this Russell Tessa, I was flabbergasted. What's I ain't saying the right, friend. I ain't saying it right. It ain't Reesa. What is it? Is it not do an enunciation for me? Is it not Russell Tessa? Is it Reesa Teesa? What is the baby? What is her name? And we knew she tell a great story though. How about that? She tell a great story. Cause she kept y'all Luda Bins tuned in, bro. I was seeing people making TikToks in between the videos. I'm on video 39. Legend. How you gonna do Russell like that? Now, them was your kids this whole time, bitch. See, this how the movies be. This why I be missing so many Netflix movies, because once y'all go to posting about them and talking about them on Facebook and social media, I don't want to watch this shit no more. Y'all done told everything. It don't be no point. It don't be no point. I never watched a blind movie with the birds. I never watched that. I never watched so many things because y'all blow it up on social media. Y'all ruin it, bro. I miss days when, you know, what you did in your house was kept in your house. I miss that. But I really believe that this was a prime example of y'all being nosy as fuck, bro. Y'all super duper nosy, bro. Y'all do not care that y'all fall into the social media trap every time you turn around. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all just be in there. Y'all be like, I gotta go in and see what they're doing today. It's too much. I'll never keep up with my own life if I was so invested in so many other people's. No, friend, she took the rollers out. That's what threw you off. I look. Where when she took the rollers out? I don't know. I really be wishing y'all the way y'all help people find negative shit and be into that negative shit. I wish y'all would find that damn 12-year-old girl. Investigate that so we can know if somebody in her family killed her. Cause I really starting to feel like that's an inside job. Cause that crackhead ass mama and the daddy that don't want to talk, baby, I'm pissed. So let's use some of our investigative skills to go and do that. Cause baby, y'all be in people business, baby. Fine, use y'all skills for good. I knew it then it was going to be some fuckery. I feel like she made up a lot of this shit. I feel like that. I feel like Russell Tessa just was like, I'm finna keep this thing going. And now they talking about the other lady got a little part to it, the other wife and one of the sons. Man, come on, bro. Y'all finna drag this out, and guess who's gonna be invested? So get y'all some business this weekend. For the rest of the week, I want y'all to enjoy it. Get y'all some business. Stay focused on something positive or something that's just for y'all. You know, have a day or a couple hours this weekend when you quiet about your life and enjoy your life, and you're not worried about Russell Tessa. You ain't worried about the West lady. Y'all ain't talking about the $50 date, because baby, we doing $50 dates, baby. And if y'all do want to do something nice, though, hit DJ Demp page up and let them know congrats on beginning that proclamated day in Leon County, and we support the goodness that you're doing in this community. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. As always, thank y'all for coming to laugh with me, talk with me, and sit with me for a little while and giving me some of y'all time. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, of course, and I will see y'all next week. And guess what, though? Before I get out of here, it's motherfucking Pisces season. 3/17. Don't miss out on that day. I don't want to hear nobody say she ain't tell us, she ain't warn us. 3/17. I'll see y'all then. Have a good evening.